Going sailing with Pirate Star.
Alright, everybody get in. You gonna make it and get in?
No, that's my son's garden.
You got two grandsons are like Daniel Boone and Davy Crockett. I tell you, there's something else. They're fun. They keep things hopping, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
So how deep is the water right here?
Well, it's way over your head.
We went out camping last year with my son Darby in the boat. We took Sassy Bear and Ryan. I step on this thing to get it. Okay. Well, at first I saw that gray, you guys.
Mama.
Did they say wolf or was that just my ears? We should go out there and have Matthew.
Hey everybody. Eating pioneer style here. Fort Yukon.
Are we making tea that hot water?
I've got chocolate.
Is that hot water over there or chili?
That's hot water too.
Hey guys.
I have your little guy coming around. And Becca, stand up so I can see you through the window. They're hiding. Just what you love is getting a wet picture, right?
Cute. Two families. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. What is that behind you? The river.
Not quite sure.
We're at Fort Yukon. It's 10 minutes after 10 in the evening. It's sunny shining as much as it's been all day long.
It is 11 p.m. right now. It's very light out. Sun blaring right into my eyes. Yep. It's pretty light out. Just about to go to bed. Well, in case I don't see ya, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Hello there, Mom.
Hello.
Hey, April. So you guys are being a couple of cut-ups, eh?
I guess so.
My wife's always been a cut-up.
That's good.
It hasn't been easy being married to her.
117.
April.
Jump over the fence.
Do you want to go see if Brother Star's done with the phone? And then we'll call. I wanted to call Ryan.
Hey, Mom.
Could you go see if... Okay, it's youth night here, Tuesday night. Good job.
Oh yeah.
Made it over.
Thank
Getting a little.
What's the score?
We're at Arctic.
What's the score, guys? We have 4. What do you have?
7.
7.
4-7. Me too. I'm gonna keep it.
Looks nice.
I had a guy make that in his garage, and I flew that whole steeple up here in my airplane.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I think.
We're getting ready to go here, Brother Ronnie, eh?
Yep. Quick as you check the airplane out.
Oh, yeah. Well, why don't we do that pre-inspection here? You know, like I learned in school, you know, that we're going to have, you know?
All right. It says walk around it.
You just got to touch or something.
Dad's nervous that it'll fall apart.
No.
Now, the TV antenna doesn't seem like it's coming up all the way.
All right. I think. So you're going to work in a minute or
Yeah.
2 or after we leave, huh?
Go on.
Go in the back here.
Ron, is she going to back door? Oh, no. She's got to come in this way.
You got to go through there. I got it.
back door opened up right at the end.
What'd you say?
Old power plant. These are warm gloves.
School over here.
City Hall and Police Department, right? Fire station.
Powerful four-wheelers. 400.
Little boardwalks all over the place.
This is our health clinic.
Oh, the health clinic here on the left.
Where all the
What's that line again? Is that
this is the sewer line goes out to the lagoon, the pond where all the Hunnock stuff goes.
oh, going out to the power plant.
Yeah, this is the power plant.
Smile, Bethany.
No.
There, she's the tour guide with her daddy. And we're going out to the fire.
Sewer lagoon. All the gray water goes out there. These are the generators. This is all brand new. They haven't
Those
even
are
been
wind
hooked up yet.
generators. Yeah.
They haven't even. They're just. That's why they're not turning. They'd be turning today. 'Cause there's enough wind.
Really, it seems windy.
Yeah, there'd be 10 mile an hour is all you need to generate electricity, so that they would be turning.
A backhoe?
That's a barge that's getting loaded up to go down the Selawik River. The Selawik River goes into where?
Selawik River goes into Selawik Lake, which goes into the Bering Strait or the Arctic Ocean. Or Pacific Ocean, I guess.
Yeah. Hey, Matthew. Hi there.
Many rolling towns cost millions of dollars to do this. This is the power plant, right?
Yeah, this is the power plant. It's
power
got 3
plant.
generators and a control room, and then on the other side, storage and living quarters. That's a waste heat recovery building there. They take that. That's the low income housing apartment.
Like apartments, huh?
Yeah, there's
Say it in the camera, don't you?
there's 20 apartments.
20 low,
They're real nice too.
low-income apartments.
We have one of the only we have one of the only telecoms to where they can even go someplace else. They can go to a doctor.
Sewer and water pipe. Water storage tank back there.
Anyway, you can see the difference in the houses. Like these houses, like what we live in, we're and those are really nice homes. They're like 175,000 to 225,000 a piece. These houses here would cost around 125,000.
Nobody basically has shingles anymore, right? Shingle roofs?
Not up here. You wouldn't want a shingle roof. They'd wind it. No. All the houses look kind of the same. Wow. Now that house over there,
Hey, Warren.
they've got salmon berries back there.
Is that right? Hi, Bethany.
this out here is really out of the...
Eskimo village. I'll be okay.
Yeah, the one with the sign, it's about all you can say. That's the one that's unpainted with the Quonset hut. That's the native store. That's where that's where the hardware and stuff, you can buy hardware maybe and stuff like that. And that's one store. Way down there, I'll show you, is Rotman's down the river. That's the Friends or Quakers church.
Really?
With the big bell in front of it. Yeah, that's kind of the traditional church there. Quaker, yeah, they call it Society of Friends. Yeah, the Quakers, a long time ago, they divided Alaska up, and then the Episcopals, the Presbyterians, so they've been here a lot longer than that.
Yeah. Now, your church before used to be a Southern Baptist or
Southern
something?
Baptist, yeah. In fact, the Southern Baptists still own the land. They've been trying to sell it to me, but we're trying to work out the deals on that and see, you know, how we can arrange. That's Fish River.
What river is that?
Fish River.
Okay.
Or Niagara.
To the right.
Yep.
The one goes up the street.
You can just
Oh.
see it going way up there into the tundra. That's
Yeah.
the Fish River. Then Utinek is this one that goes over this way, and this is the main channel, the Selawik River that we're on. Utinek and this one, they meet up. We're swamp here. It's all swampland, muck.
When did the boardwalk system really get developed, or has that been around for a long time?
It's been around for a while. It's been a lot, probably in the 60s or the 70s. This is the Rotman store. This is our grocery store.
Oh.
Where we can go in there if you want.
Yeah.
Check it out. This is the post office, yeah. In fact, I gotta get my mail.
Okay. There you go. I'll let you go right
grocery store.
The grocery store.
Check it out.
Hey there, guys.
Hey.
Can I have a bite?
Fine. They're cost 12 cents.
Oh boy, 12 cents for a bite?
Yeah. 12 cents for a whole one.
Oh man. Hi there.
Dad, what's this? The one, please. What's wrong?
Bye-bye.
Yeah, they've got. I'll show you in our area. We're gonna go around the hunting folks. In fact, that's at 223, but they've got them in 308s and 300 less.
Early let us do thy will, blessed Lord and only Savior, with thy love our beings fill. Blessed Jesus, blessed Jesus, thou hast loved us, love us still. Blessed Jesus, blessed Jesus, thou hast loved you.
Not my baby, but I'll show it off.
Look at her. She's looking.
Does grandma want to hold here? This is a real grandma.
Who are you looking at? Looking at the light over
A
there.
little bit. I can pick my cousin up.
I guess I never thought that they would come.
Harold, this is Lenora Davis. You might have heard her. This is Lenora Davis. She's been.
I still do it now.
Hey there.
She's the first one I baptized.
This is Donald Duck.
Since she was 16. I've known her since she was 15.
You guys.
What's your name?
She's
We're going to another
teeny.
missionary.
Back up.
Back up, G.
He knew. I wanted to see if he knew you.
This is my cousin.
Is that your scary face?
That's the problem. It's me, but it's not.
Okay.
Down south, it's called night mute.
And then when you're done, push it again. Hey guys.
This is Gia. And how old are you?
Wait, let me get in the
Marvelous. 4. What's your name?
Goes to Ambler.
Jeremy.
Fairbanks.
And
Let me
he's
get in the
5.
picture too.
And this is their friend,
Bethany.
Bethany. And she's 7.
I mean, I'm at 7.
6.
Yeah. No.
Sorry, I got that mixed up. How did I think that?
And you're... I'm just kidding.
I trained him.
Hi there, Matthew. You got an Eskimo doggy? Oh, looks a little like Matthew. Hey. Hi, dog.
dog.
Hi.
Yeah, his stomach around it.
Looks like a Holstein dog. Hi. Bethany, how are you? Hey, Bethany.
Whoa.
Big bridge, four-wheeler bridge.
It's one thing to get a person to pray a sinner's prayer. You can, I could get anybody in this town to say a prayer, say a sinner's prayer, but they have absolutely no clue what they're doing. It's just it's like a ritual because they're used to doing things like that. Their culture and society would deem, appeasing a spirit or making a spirit pleased with you. So, what do I pray? What do I do? So they'll pray a sinner's prayer. But it wasn't until we started going through it's called Biblical Foundations. It's put out by New Tribes, I believe, and it's a step-by-step, lesson-by-lesson program that starts in Genesis and goes through the whole scarlet thread of redemption that goes through the Bible, and talks about Adam and Eve and how the serpent was going to have its head bruised, but it would bruise his heel, and how the seed of the woman, being it was a virgin, that was going to give us the Savior, and basically the all of the things that we would understand and know being raised up in the church. Nobody here has a clue, I was preaching I was going to preach this message on Samson, and I said, now y'all know who Samson is, and nobody had a clue who Samson was. So I had to go through and explain what Samson before I could preach my message on it, and it didn't turn out too good. But so I thought, well, we need to start at the beginning. So I started doing this Biblical Foundations and doing it on. I did it one time just with the group that we used to have here in the living room, and Lenore got saved through that, and Lenore's been with us for the pretty much the whole time that we've been here. And then with that in mind, I went ahead and did it again, only this time I did it with what do they call that, PowerPoint presentation, and outlined it, and had pictures and things like that, and illustrations and stuff, and spent almost a whole year. It took a whole year to go through all these lessons, which was probably pretty long. But out of that, there were like 3 or 4 different individuals who actually, let me turn my radio off, you miss a lesson every now and Tracy Sampson was one of them, and you could see Tracy just, she was always listening and interested because she was understanding. And then there was Tanya Ballot, and Tanya has been coming for like 2 or 3 years now, but maybe you want to get the dog to stop chewing.
I gotta finish.
Lay down. Now. Okay. Anyway, Tanya Ballot was one, so Tracy Sampson was another, and then we had a lot of other young mothers and women that were coming. Not too many men, but mostly women who would come. And Gail provided a nursery for them, and that was a real help because they could come and just give their kids to her. And I teach them. And by the end of that, there was Emma Loon and Tracy Sampson and Tanya Ballot, who were seriously considering. Tracy came up to me and wanted to be baptized. And it was a situation where I didn't have to lead them in a sinner's prayer. They knew that they were trusting in Jesus Christ and Him alone for their salvation. They knew that it was Him who paid the debt for their sin, because they had been taught that throughout the Old Testament, in the illustration, the ample illustrations that God has given us through the Old Testament. For instance, where Abraham was going to sacrifice his son Isaac, and that they're simple to us, and yet they're very enlightening to folks here. So that's probably been a real breakthrough in seeing people genuinely interested. And from that point, see, they got saved, but then we took them back and went through, there's like a 16-book series that we've got, and one of them is the first book is on salvation and how you've come out of the devil's family into God's family, and explains really in a basic form what salvation really is. So if they didn't get saved, there's this confirmation in their mind of what salvation is.
Good.
And then the second book's on eternal security, and how that's a real problem in our village. Is people are constantly getting saved and resaved and saved and resaved, and all you would have to do is sin once and you've lost it. That's kind of the mentality that's been here. So that was a real enlightening thing to them, that they were secure in their salvation. And I think that's especially Tanya. Tanya's been coming. We just had a Bible study with her yesterday, and we're going through the Word of God right now. Or it's the Holy Spirit. But you can just see on her face, she's just like, wow, she's just really. And it's always fun to do Bible studies with Tanya and Tracy. Tracy deals with a few other things that are hard for her, but teaching them the Word of God and having them interested, having an actual listening ear has been a lot of fun. And then of course Tracy, like I said, Tracy came to me and wanted to be baptized. And that was after we went through book 3, because book 3 is on baptism. And so we baptized 3 of them, and we're going to baptize 2 more, Tess and another Tracy here on Sunday night, Lord willing, and everything works out. And their parents are coming, so we're just really excited about it. And
good.
hoping that this continues on in the midst of a lot of other things that are really hard to deal with.
Amen.
With the people.
Well, thank you, Warren.
You bet. I really like to go hunt this winter time.
Yeah?
Warren's going to show about a moose hunt there. Gail, what do you think of that moose hunt that he was on?
Really good hunt. Really good hunt.
Mrs. Patz, I can't see your face there. There we go.
It's been a long day.
Hey, Dad, you haven't showed him your Barney Fife.
I wish my hair would do that.
April, we are at the village here tonight. Man,
Mr. Video Man.
here's the Eskimo ladies coming.
I got my coat on.
Oh, going to the. It's 20 to 12. 20 to 12 right now. Can you believe that? Oh my goodness. There's the church. Doggy.
Hi, April. Nice.
Mr. Star, you have anything funny to say?
This is muck tuck bread.
Oh, honey, we gotta cook up the muck duck. I forgot the one we were getting.
Hi, April. We are with the missionaries.
Hi, camera.
Warren and Ronnie here. We're having a good time this morning. We haven't eaten since supper, so we're ready to eat here, aren't we?
Amen.
Okay, Matthew and April are coming from Compton's. They're going over to the church. It's a beautiful morning, isn't it, guys? He's had breakfast, and it's Thursday morning. How you doing, Matthew?
Good.
Go ahead, I'll follow you there. You know how to get there?
Yep.
Oop. that the...
Whoa, it's coming. Hold them bad boys up. Whoa. No.
Coming to the church. It's the little path, the boardwalk that goes to the El Churcho. Little grass gonna cut today, Matthew?
Huh?
Gonna cut a little grass today?
No.
Careful for the snakes.
And day after.
Hey, gentlemen,
Hey, we're getting the heifers done here.
my heroes.
We could use this instead.
Stand on? No, it don't have brace this way.
Oh, I
Getting ready to do some cleaning, some painting in El Churcho.
see.
We'll be up to the sea dozen bucks.
Hey, Brother Star, how you doing today?
I'm doing fine.
Do that one more time. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I'm doing good here, man.
I'm doing ceiling.
Yep. I gotta see that other associate painter over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to do the ceiling. We need tall men to do the ceiling. Edging.
Hello, Mrs. Patz.
Hello. How are you doing?
Good.
Dad, get to work. Stop chasing me.
Somebody get a shot of Dad.
Kind of hard.
People gotta know he was working.
That isn't working.
Hello. What? Oh, yeah.
Finish this window and then that one.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's just up there. I mean, you can check.
Dad.
Please. Just stand here.
La la. Tracy, you're on candy.
Tell me when you're doing it.
Okay. How's it going there, workers?
Hi, Mom.
They're caulking the outside of the...
I'm pulling the old caulking off. Matthew's putting the new caulking on. I got my Jack Hyles glasses on. See that?
Now I have to watch this. Hello, young man. How are you today?
On Friday, I was go home, got shut, have to wake up and eat cereal. Close go store. I go here.
Oh, okay. That's what you're doing today, huh? What is your name again?
Sultan.
Filton? Okay, this is Matthew up here working. Hey, Matthew, how's it going?
Good.
And you're caulking. Okay, let me see you in action here.
Can't get behind this barrel.
It's hard to stand on the barrel. Yep.
I can't get behind this barrel.
Oh, okay.
So, and I can do a little.
Well, what do you think the temperature is out here today, Matthew?
There was a gauge over there, barometer. I forget what it was.
Not too warm.
A good thing the sun's out, right? It's probably 48, 50.
54!
54! Did you say that? Over there you saw the gauge, huh? Oh, warming up. Yesterday it was a high of 48. Hello, Tracy. Are you starting a new job here? Okay. Over here we have April and Pastor Star working away
We
here.
are doing it.
They're
We
doing
are
the.
finished with this window.
They're doing a good job. They're
Get a
good
shot of
cutters.
that window there, right, April?
April, look this way.
What do you think, Terry?
So how do you feel the temperature? It's beautiful sunshine.
Well, it's time to eat there, Brother Ronnie.
Yeah, I'm ready for that, brother.
Bet you haven't eaten since breakfast, eh?
Not even a snack, like you.
Oh, no. No. Come on, Mrs. Patz, get over here.
Is that wall white or what?
Oh, that's good, Ronnie. That is.
Isn't that white?
You could have a wedding in here now.
That looks good.
It's really nice.
First time I got back and looked at it.
There we go.
April? Hey.
Thank you, Mr. Stop.
Look at it.
Hey!
Well, your teeth look yellow compared to that baby.
Very funny, April. That hurts my feelings.
Isn't that goofball?
Plastic.
Well, we just got done eating. We were hungry.
I can tell.
So he's got a full tank.
My tank is 2/3 full. Oh. That's okay. We're painting the church here yet on Thursday. What is Thursday? Thursday the date.
Thursday the 17th.
17th, and we got two guys that are shaking.
We're doing the hardest work at all.
Yeah. Hey,
What's the Eskimo tradition? Oh, I gotta see over here how nice and warm it is here in the sun here.
Finally.
Mama, Joan, Matthew, April.
Hello. Mr. Compton would let me know where the razor blades are. Is there a razor blade around for Matthew to go behind? There a razor blade. Worn that pink handle razor blade?
Razor blade.
Hi, Matthew. How you doing there?
Hi.
Oh, I can't see Matthew. Just, what are you doing, Matt? Hi there. What is your name? You.
Karsten.
Carson.
Hey, guys.
Its name is Karsten Lewis Davis.
And what is your name?
Jordan.
Yeah.
What is it, Dad?
Jordan. And Bethany. Hi, Bethany.
I found a good bug. Daniel. Daniel.
Hey, buddy. Jordan. Jordan.
Dad, that's Jordan.
Which one?
That one.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Jordan. Tell me, what's your name? What's your full name, Jordan?
Jordan Dallet and Cheyenne.
And how old are you?
5.
Good.
She's 6. She just likes to
Here, it lines up with this. Come right to there.
Yeah, right there.
Put it right there.
Hey, Matthew.
Hi, this is my friend Leo Berry, and he's one of the artists in town, carvers in town.
Wow.
He carves a lot of different masks, and this is just one of his masks. It's made out of black spruce, right? And it's, the wood and the rings is probably over 70 years of growth rings on the piece of wood, so it's real old wood. But you tell them about the rest of it. What's it?
Just push a caribou horn, just splice it together. That's all they do, and just I got to super glue this one back or let it dry.
And what's the horns again? I'm sorry, that's caribou. Uh-huh.
Caribou, they're rough as wolf. Everything is wolf on the face except
Wolf,
the,
yeah.
except the goggles. It's seal skin.
Yeah.
The seal skin
Wow.
goggles.
And what kind of wolf is that? Wolf is wolf, eh?
Yeah, it's
Arctic wolf.
Arctic wolf.
Gray wolf.
Ah,
Gray
okay.
wolf,
Yeah.
Everything is a piece of wood.
Okay.
It just looked like some dogs almost with munching on it.
Yeah. Well, I like the whiskers on the front there and over the lips.
Yeah,
That's,
it's I see from the wolf leggings, you know, from the feet area.
ah,
Just even the goggles. I mean and the hair is wolf too. Everything is wolf on this one.
So you do any kind of staining of the wood?
Yeah.
How do you stain the
I
wood?
use Wesson oil.
Wesson oil.
Yeah, it
Okay.
works. Yeah. Anything works. Even butter works.
Uh-huh.
I use
Butter?
Yeah.
You use butter sometimes, huh?
Yeah.
So that's sealskin right there, huh?
Yeah,
Oh,
seal.
okay. Cool.
Yeah.
It is cool. Thank you very much for showing that. Brother, how are you doing?
She says she's doing good.
Okay.
I'm gonna
We're
go
coming
right.
to the dump. This is the dump. They call it Gehenna, I guess.
Gehenna, yes.
Yeah.
This is hell on earth. In
Oh
many
my
ways.
goodness.
Lots of ravens.
Oh, mercy, mercy.
We're gonna go right into it. Yes, sir. Dead bodies, dead caribou bodies. And this is a good day. Normally when it's warm, there's lots of flies. Mosquitoes. They come up here and they nail it. When I first moved here, this would have tons of honey buckets, bags of sewage.
Really?
And it was pretty nasty.
Why would that be? Before the...
Well, that was before we had water and sewer. We lived,
Yeah.
first 2.5 years we lived here, we had no water and sewer. So we would, we'd bring our honey bucket bags out here, and some people would just leave them on the boardwalk. So you'd have to run your Honda through them.
Looks like we're on the moon.
Yeah. Does anybody come and pick it up at all? Pick it up? Where would they take it to? Where are you going to take it? There's no place to take it. This is the landfill.
This is a landfill here in Sellewick.
Out there, see the lake over there? Yeah. When in the winter time, I come around here with the snow go. See where all those ravens are at? And come down there and run out onto the lake. That's why they put the fence up. See, a lot of the fence has been torn down.
Here's where we just came from the village, right there. What a mess.
Isn't that crazy? They're in a thermal. That's what that is. They're in a
What a neat outfit. Oh, yeah.
There's a computer. Want to know computer?
Oh, girls. Well, it's refreshing to get back, isn't it?
It's one of those places you're glad to leave.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you think about Gehenna and where Christ was talking about, you know, the city dump where they took all the dead people and dead animals and stuff and burned them, that's real close. Not over here, that's a wood one, but it's over on this side.
What is that now? Tell me what that is.
It's the only granite stone tomb marker in town, in our little village here. All the other ones are made out of wood. And the reason for that is because stone is so expensive to get here.
Yeah.
And you know, wood will last comparatively a long time.
Yeah.
The lifetime of most of the people that knew the person. So, you know, they do windows, thermal things.
Now we're coming back into town from the dump.
How do people afford it?
They don't. It's given to them. The government gives it to them. Hi, Doreen. People like Doreen there. She works at how's things going? This is Tracy's sister.
Hi.
Tess.
Yes.
What's getting baptized Sunday? Yeah.
Which four-wheeler do you like better?
The Foreman, of course.
Oh.
You know, Big Bears. That's the Clinics Honda, that Yamaha. We call them all Hondas. Four-wheelers are Hondas. It's like Kleenex.
Yeah.
Tissue paper is Kleenex.
Hi.
We call them all Hondas. We'll see a test. Brand new. It may have been last year's model. Oh, wow. I don't know.
Well, probably is.
But It's a brand new. There's Maryland Patz. And that's Kim Early. Smile, he's gonna take your picture. How do you like her?
Sandwich? Yeah. Do you want a sandwich? No? Do you want a sandwich?
Morning, Gail.
Good morning.
No, it doesn't.
How are you this morning?
It's beautiful. I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Did you guys freeze last night?
No.
No, it was much warmer.
Brother Ronnie, how you doing there? Why don't you tell it again like you said a moment ago here, please?
Brother, they calling for snow, sleet, and rain all the way to Fairbanks today. But we're gonna go anyway. Plane don't do well in ice, but we can go anyway.
What are you looking at me for?
No, I'm kidding. It's good. It's a clear day, and you get a shot of Silhouette here with no clouds. You don't never see Silhouette with no clouds. So it's a beautiful day today. About 50 degrees, I guess, headed back to Fairbanks.
Brother Star, what do you think of that talkative one next to you there? I tell you what.
Yeah, she's gonna live a long time. Yeah, because we
There's
only
Snowball.
say so many words during life.
I like that.
She's gonna live to be 100 at least.
Oh.
Yeah, she's saving it.
Did you hear that, April?
I'm not.
You're gonna be like your great grandma Patz, remember? Oh, you wouldn't remember all that.
It's somewhere to start eating.
Ready to go.
Do you want?
Are you wide asleep?
Here's a fork.
We were having this little teen activity, and I got all these Eskimo teenagers there and stuff, and I'm waxing eloquently at the board, you know, writing and teaching and stuff, and they're listening, you know, and all of a sudden, man, it hit.
Oh.
I was like, we gotta stop, and we gotta stop now. I'm out of here, you know. And
Yeah,
it's like
wow.
dismiss prayer and way too many donuts.
Are you talking about me?
Donuts.
No.
Not quite.
No, I have eat the.
Oh, that looks
making your
good.
toast.
That looks so
Oh,
good.
that's good stuff. That's not.
You don't
that's
wanna
a
have the
no-brainer. That's
sandwich.
good stuff. The stuff I've had is really good.
No, we don't want to do that.
I went out
Really.
and
Good morning, Gail, Warren, Bethany.
Morning.
We are here at Selawik, and we're just getting ready to leave, and we asked the Comptons to come out and say goodbye there. Thank you very much for a really neat time here.
You're welcome.
And it's always sunny like this morning, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's neat.
God hates liars. No.
Okay.
Hi there, Matthew. We're heading to the airport now.
Okay. Time to take the Patzes to the airport.
Very short vid.
Do you use the binoculars much?
Well, actually not.
Actually, not as much as I thought we would.
Yeah. They get up high there and it's hard to see.
Yeah.
So you're welcome. You come back anytime, bring your wife. And stay a while.
He's doing it way back.
somebody's got to stay there and preach.
So you did the pre-check already, Brother Ronnie, without me?
Pardon?
You did the pre-check without me already?
Yeah, I did. Sorry. I know you like to. You can take a tour around there if you want to.
Wiggle the tail, make sure the door.
I was admonishing him earlier about doing pre-checks, you know, and
Yeah, walk around. Yeah.
see, I remember that much from before.
Do a walk around and not a run around.
Here, eat that one and just